So in 2022, Nnamdi Kanu was declared innocent by the appeal courts, and the appeal courts ruled that no court in Nigeria has the jurisdiction to try him ever again. In 2025, this year, the Kenyan High Court has even awarded 120 million naira to Nnamdi Kanu in damages. Still yet, he's still being held in the DSS detention. There is a video I have here for you guys, and in today's session, it's gonna be a comprehensive report because after watching this particular video I'm about to show you, the IPOB released a strong message seeking for Nnamdi Kanu's acquittal from the DSS detention. Watch this video, and after watching this video, I'll show you the IPOB's message.
If a cobra enters your house and you sleep while you have not killed it, you are not safe. They know that Nnamdi Kanu is more dangerous than a cobra. They know that Nnamdi Kanu has sold himself to the whole world.
Has been perceived as kidnappers and a country without reputation, security and the rest of them. So they are mobilizing diplomats to make sure that they force Nigeria to do the right thing. Tomorrow is a day to watch. Don't you think it could be possible?
Nigeria is bigger than Kenya. Kenya cannot force Nigeria to do anything. You understand? A court presided over by 6 justices. You understand? Freed Nnamdi Kanu before, but he's still there today. So even if Omotosho rules in certain areas in the favor of Nnamdi Kanu, there are still areas where he wouldn't rule in his favor, so that they can use those areas to still keep him there and create a scenario that, like, yes, we have freed him, but you need to check here and check there, and checking here and there might take another 5 years. leave these people alone. Leave these people, they are evil.
So you mean Nnamdi Kanu could stay beyond 2027?
Mandela was there for 27 years, but he came out and became president of South Africa. I'm not in a hurry, but one thing I know, that Nnamdi Kanu cannot die in detention. They don't want them well to touch him. You understand? The worst they can do is all this that they are doing. We are watching their drama. Let them continue.
Wow, that is quite interesting. Well, tomorrow is a day to watch, and eventually international communities, as of the last sitting, there are US diplomats and other international bodies who grace the occasion. Possibly tomorrow will be another day to watch.
Yeah. For me, there could be some positives. You understand? There could be some positives. But for these people to free Nnamdi Kanu now, I don't see the possibility of that. They will still have one reason or the other to seek it for their own safety.
What would
2077 is just around the corner, and they know he can spoil things for them. Yes, they know he can spoil things for them. Maybe it is P2B when he becomes president that will free Nnamdi Kanu.
So the IPOB are not happy with what Justice Omotosho is doing with Nnamdi Kanu, because it now seems Omotosho is playing games with Nnamdi Kanu. According to the IPOB, they said no case to answer. IPOB demands Nnamdi Kanu's acquittal. This was a strong message from the IPOB seeking that Nnamdi Kanu should be released with immediate effects. And I'm going to read now the content of the IPOB's message here for you guys to follow up. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has called on the Federal High Court in Abuja to dismiss the ongoing case against its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, asserting that the prosecution has failed to establish a prima facie case. In a statement released by IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Comrade Emma Powerful, the group referenced a legal reply filed on July 14, 2025 by Chief Kanu Agabi SAN in response to the federal government's opposition to a no-case submission made by Kanu's defense team. If you have forgotten, in the last court trial, Awomolo, who is the lead counsel representing Tinubu and the federal government, came out and said that Justice Omotosho should reject Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission and said that Nnamdi Kanu shouldn't be released, that he should continue being in detention because he's a threat to Nigeria. You can imagine what Awomolo told Justice Omotosho. Awomolo is very, very wicked. I must say this. Let's continue. Describing the submission as a significant legal development, IPOB stated that the arguments presented by the defense rest on constitutional and evidentiary grounds, claiming that the government has not provided sufficient evidence to proceed with the case. The group highlighted several core arguments in the defense filing. Unaddressed legal issues, which is one. IPOB noted that certain arguments raised by the defense, including the absence of direct victims, lack of forensic authentication, and the nature of witness testimonies, were not addressed in the prosecution's reply. The group said these omissions weaken the case. And finally, importation allegation. One of the charges alleges that Kanu imported a transmitter, but IPOB stated that no documentation or evidence has been presented in support of that very claim. Well, ever since Awomolo brought a DSS witness to come and testify wrongly against Nnamdi Kanu about the radio transmitter, up until now, they haven't submitted a concrete evidence to show Justice Omotosho that yes, Nnamdi Kanu committed this very crime. Well, it is quite unfortunate that Justice Omotosho is buying into the ideas of Awomolo, because this very Awomolo has caused more problems for Nnamdi Kanu, because he keeps on coming against Nnamdi Kanu and submitting various false claims to Omotosho to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu remains in prison. Well, at this point in time, I'm going to be allowing you guys to know what to feel about this in the comment section below. Do well to like this video, share this video, and most importantly, if you're a lover of Nnamdi Kanu, don't fail to hit the subscribe bell below, because in this channel, I bring you everything that is trending regarding Nnamdi Kanu.